gonna have to calm down because I just can't understand what you're telling me.
I've left Martin.
What do you mean you've left him?
What do you think I mean? I've probably done him a favour seeing as though I'd rather be with his ex-wife.
Gail!
Yeah, Gail! If I can't keep away from her, then fine, you can go back and live with her for all I care.
You've done mine?
Oh, go away, Craig.
For good?
I don't know yet.
Yeah, for good, all right.
Seriously?
Leave it, Craig. Hey, I didn't mean go out. You've got homework to do.
I'll do it after.
Look, are you absolutely sure that there's something going on? Because it doesn't ring true to me.
What is it to you? We're finished. You've got what you wanted. Congratulations.
Are you going to go after her?
No. I came here to talk about Sarah. And if Katie wants to go off on one, let's her look out. Look, I'm sorry about this, Gail.
Where did she get this idea from?
Oh, search me.
Right, well, I'm going out then.
Where? Starting tea.
I've got to take this worksheet round to Simon's, so I'll see you later.
Sounded like a schoolgirl strop to me, mate.
Yeah, well, I can see it from her side and all. I mean, she thinks we're keeping something from her, which is dead right.
Oh, even so.
Yeah, I know. I won't tell her.
No, Martin, I mean it. I want Sarah to be able to think about this without any pressure. The less people who know, the easier it'll be when she comes to her senses.
All right.
Katie's 17. If Sarah can get herself into a mess, I'm sure Katie can get upset about something she's misunderstood. So, look, just go and see her, eh? Got enough on my plate without being the other woman.
I was going to do jacket potatoes.
They take too long. We're hungry.
Well, everything's going to take too long when you're in this mood.
Yeah? That's because I know what Nick and my mum are going to be doing. Saying, oh, that's Sarah. What does it take to make her learn?
I've said I'm sorry.
Why did you have to tell him I'm pregnant?
Well, he was going on about that night again, the kiss. Well, you couldn't have kept it secret for long anyway. What about when you start showing?
That's months away. This has got nothing to do with anyone else except me and you.
Yeah, I agree. But them knowing isn't going to change anything.
Oh, yeah? You wait and see what happens next time I see my mum.
Here he is, the main man. You better see your cater. Heard a matinee history. Yeah, I know, well, we did it, mate. Put it there. You can tell my daddy can move his stuff back in.
All right.
If you think Katie's up there, you're out of luck.
Yeah? Well, I'll see for myself if it's all the same with you.
I'm telling you, she's at home and don't bother going round because she don't want to see you. Hey, it's my dad you're talking to.
Craig, come here. What did Platt say to you?
You'll never guess what, Dad. She stumped him.
Who says?
She did. She's at home with Mum now, and she told me there's no way she's getting back with him.
What did she say?
Ask her, then you can bring your stuff round.
When I've seen it with my own eyes, then I'll believe it.
You want to see the look? No, he's just kidding me.
Aw, did he give you a nasty turn, love? You could say it, Norris, no problem.
I don't want to take him. I used to get on all right with him. And Emily, so you gave her a soaking.
Mind. You have to admire her for making an effort at that age.
Yes, well, them, as don't need to make an effort, are eating into precious drinking time.
Though trying to get that little fella of hers in the mood, I suppose, needs must.
I don't like that. Norris is just a lodger.
Aye, me and all. I bet you those two put the teeth in the same glass of a night. Gross. Listen, you, I've got this place spotless. You don't move from in front of that telly or you're for it, right?
Can Uncle Kirk stay with me?
No, unless you only have time for half at this rate.
Hey, I can't wait for Wednesday, mate. When I get me tackle. Read 'em.
You get off. You don't want to keep Maria waiting.
You gonna be okay?
This is why I was so scared about Sarah moving out.
Oh, she's shown us where her loyalties lie.
3 years old. That's all Bethany is. Sarah can't even think back that far. She puts her name on a rent book. Thinks she got there all by herself.
Yeah, but she's not the only name on that rent book.
Well, if Todd talked her into this, then somebody's got to talk her out. I'm going to find out for myself what's going on.
But you won't, it'll just make things worse.
How can it be?
Let me talk to them.
You weren't here the first time round. You don't know what we all went through.
But things have changed, Mum. I'm closer to them now than you are.
I thought you were going out.
What's more important? I'll call round on my way.
Better come in.
I don't want to talk to you.
Katie, I'm really sorry if I got called away.
Yeah, you said. Still don't want to talk to you.
Let him speak, love.
You had a family crisis.
Well, yeah.
Oh, and it couldn't have been helped.
Well...
Only, when you say family, what you really mean is Gail. Gail crisis.
Oh, Katie.
Crisis meaning that she could deal with it herself, only she fancied a bit of company.
No, it wasn't like that.
Because she likes the power, doesn't she? Plus, every time that she calls for you, you lap it up.
Oh, it wasn't just about Gail.
Well, what was it about then? Because it wasn't David. He brought the message. Nick can look after himself. Sarah don't even talk to her, ma'am. So who does that leave her? Let me think.
Don't mind me.
Look, let's just go back to the flat and talk in private. Come on, Katie.
Fine. But it's you who's got to do the talking. And it better be good.
Now, there's no reason why my dad can't come home. Well, he didn't look that happy. He's been waiting for this a long time, hasn't he? Won't have sunk in yet. Hey, have you seen this? What's all that about? How should I know? Should we go on to get the rest of her stuff? Katie, what are you doing with him?
Get lost, Craig!
But she dumped him. Well, it didn't look like they were together. They're together, all right. I've just told my dad to split up. What do you want me to do about it? Go and find out what's going on. Well, just wait and see what happens first. No, tonight. My dad's got to know.
What's Todd about?
He's gone to get our tea. Thanks for blabbing to Mum.
Sarah, I had to.
We want this baby. Me and Todd.
Oh, well, no, he does. He's got every reason to. Trouble is, it's got nothing to do with you or this baby. It's because he's gay and he's trying to cover it up.
You've told Mum about the kiss and all, haven't you?
I nearly did, but she's upset enough about you being pregnant. Sarah, why do you think he's so keen to play daddy? He's what, 18? This should be his worst nightmare.
That's just you. He cares about Beth. He loves her. And nothing you can say is going to change my mind, so...
Right, because you're thinking nice, stable family guy. Sarah, I wish he was. But the truth is, you're going to end up alone with 2 kids, no father and no
I'm
life.
not listening to this.
If you're so sure of him, why don't you wait? What's the rush? You're struggling to get by as it is.
Oh, fine. I'll tell the baby, hang on, until Uncle Nick says it's okay to be born.
You know what I'm saying. You don't have to keep it this time.
Oh, yeah. Because you'd love that, wouldn't you? I mean, you forced Leanne to have an abortion, even though you were in a nice, stable, married relationship.
Just think about it.
Just because you couldn't face your responsibilities, you're not making me get rid of my child. You can tell all the tales you want, because Todd's more of a man than you are.
Maybe. But he's also a gay man, and you're making the worst mistake of your life.
Just get out!
Better look slippy, me love, or you'll turn into a pumpkin.
Down him then.
Me and Kirk will follow you on.
Right you are. 2 days, my friends. Unless he's off the chain gang. Free to have a skinful, go to the chippy whenever I want. Free at last. Hey, hey, hey.
As speeches go, it wasn't exactly I have a dream, was it?
I sometimes feel we're the ones under house arrest.
If there's a spare tag going, I suggest you fasten it to that young tearaway who assaulted Mrs. Bishop.
Ah, don't talk wet.
When Les gets that tag off on Wednesday, I've got a cunning plan. I'm going to make sure we have as much fun as he does.
Oh, aye.
Now, I warn you, I've got a wicked sort of mind. Get him in, Supersonic.
G&T.
Same again, please, shut.
No, after you.
What's the score with Martin?
Sorry?
Well, your family.
Well, that's stretching it. Go on.
I've heard him and our Katie's packed it in.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm sorry.
How about you?
Maybe you should talk to your daughter, huh? And I'd stay out of it if I were you, love.
We might know about Nick. His wife does live next door.
I don't think our next personal life looms as large for everybody else as it does for you, sweetheart.
Yeah, well, it's looming for somebody. And if she's who I think she is, she's going to wish she kept her hands off.
You must know what's happening with Martin.
How'd you work that one out?
Gossip. You're a barmaid. It's part of the job.
No, love, drinks and snacks, that's me. Oh, and the odd ray of sunshine if you're lucky.
I think I might be.
Well, I'm waiting.
Look, I've promised not to say anything.
Oh, you promised Gail.
Oh, Katie! The only word for this is jealousy!
Yeah, well, maybe I am jealous. But maybe she knows what she's doing and all.
And what does that mean?
Well, maybe she's trying to make me jealous to split us up so that you'll be free to go back to her. What are you laughing for?
Katie, if you knew anything about me and Gail, you'd be having a good chuckle and all. Trust me. Go back.
Yeah, well, I don't know anything, do I? I never had a family with her for a kick-off.
Yeah, well, count yourself lucky.
Are you slagging her off? You know, that's what blokes do when they try and hide the feelings.
Oh, yeah? Well, if we're playing that game, people only get suspicious when they're guilty themselves.
No, Martin. I get suspicious when there is something you are not telling me.
Hi, sorry I'm late.
Baldwin didn't keep you back, did he?
No, it was just some family stuff. Look at us, our first proper date.
Yeah, this is what we should have done first time round. Took things slowly.
Yeah.
Who'd have thought you'd hear that coming from me, eh? You know what people say about me around here?
I like you stick up for yourself.
Well, I didn't have much room to talk, did I? Coming back from Canada on your credit card.
Maria, that was my fault. I was going out all day, leaving on your own, and I didn't stop to think how hard it was on you.
No, but I could have said no in the first place.
You'd have felt like a coward.
That's exactly how I did feel in the end.
So, you had a few adventures of your own, so what?
It's just a nice way of saying I was a slapper.
No, it's my way of saying I don't give a toss what anyone says about you.
You might do when Candice finds out about us.
Listen, Maria, if that's what's getting you down, let's just tell her. I'll tell you what, after this, we'll go for a nice quiet drink and then go to the flat. Just do it if that's what you want.
Yeah, it is.
So what did he say to you?
You know what he's like.
Tell me.
Just stuff about how we can't afford another baby. How he thinks we should wait until we're better off. Like it's got anything to do with him.
He upset you, didn't he?
No, he didn't upset me. I just want to kill him.
Yeah, so do I. Being stressed like this isn't good for the baby. I'll go. Yeah, come on up. Sarah, it's your mum.
Well, she's not coming in here.
I've already buzzed her in.
What did you do that for? What makes you think you can come round here?
Sarah, I've not come for a row.
Well, snap, so you can just turn around and go back down them stairs.
I know about the pregnancy.
See you, Mum.
And I will not leave till I've said what I need to.
It's my baby. It doesn't concern you.
Oh, yes, it does. Very much. This is a huge step for both of you.
Oh, don't try and dress it up.
I won't, Sarah. I want you to have an abortion.
I'm just saying, there were times like this when the batters dispersed, moved in, and we did reach an understanding eventually.
Yes, well, I don't think this is going to be solved by a few verses of We Shall Overcome.
Even so, there's a lot to be said for turning the other cheek.
And what else do they say? Fight the good fight. I say we get stuck in.
Honestly, if you're going to play with that, I wish I brought me Ruth Randall with me.
I'm putting it away.
Not our Nick, I hope.
Come on, I'm not that sad. Sarah.
To ask about her brother, I dare say. Oh, Candice, please. Now, you've got to get him out of your system, Mum.
I have. If he doesn't want to appreciate me, then that's fine, because I can do better anyway.
Oh, right, well, good for you.
I know he's your grandson and everything.
Yes. But, you know, what you need after all you've been through is, well, to find someone stable.
I thought I had.
And I won yourself, love.
Oh, thank you very much. It's very kind of you.
Now there's generosity for you.
All right, Eileen, don't be a stranger.
Well, I'm starting to wish that we were strangers because then I wouldn't have to put a word in for our Jason.
He's a good lad. Credit to you.
So why don't you pay him what he's earned?
No comment.
Is that all you can say? My son's been slogging his guts out and you can't even pay him his wages. Which means he's had to borrow money off me, which means that I can't do the week's shop on my one day off. I mean, did any of that occur to you?
All right, I'm stretched, I grant you. I've had to buy materials for my next job because that's how I keep myself in work. And Jason, if he wants to stick with me.
Still got enough to sup with.
There's always enough for the essentials. Am I right? Same again for Eileen, please, love.
You moved here for your independence.
I did.
Well, you can wave goodbye to that if you have this baby. Sarah, you've had your life on hold for 3 years. It's time to get back on your feet. You could go to school.
I have a job.
Yes, and that'll be the first thing to go. Todd's got 2 jobs as it is, and you're still struggling to provide.
We manage.
Barely. And it's not just another child to feed and clothe. There's a strain on your relationship.
Yeah, well, we think it'll make it stronger.
Why don't you wait a couple of years till she's a bit older and you're living somewhere better than this?
Oh, is there an echo in here?
Gail, Sarah's had all this from Nick.
Well, maybe she'll listen this time. Sarah, I've brought up a baby and a toddler.
I'll tell you why I won't listen. Because you don't even think I'm capable of looking after one child.
Yes, I do.
And you tell that to social services.
Sarah, I know you love Bethany and you are a good mother. But it's been a hard struggle. You have this baby and she'll be the first one to lose out. She'll be a nuisance again. It'll be like when you were 13 and you wanted to be out instead of staying in bottle feeding.
You can't say that.
Well, somebody has to. Put Bethany first. Give her all the care and attention she's missed out on. It's not too late.
Can you go now, please?
She said a piece, but it don't mean we have to listen. Yeah?
You want what? Yeah, all right. All right, come up. It's David.
Oh, tell him to bring his man round, the more the merrier.
Oh, knock it off, Will.
Oh, yeah, it is that easy!
Right. What is it you wanted, mate?
I'm just looking for a book that I thought I left, that's all.
What book?
No, I must have left it at school. Is everything okay then?
Yes, thanks.
Right, you sorted then?
Yep.
Okay. All right, mate. See you in a bit. Well, sorry about that.
Don't be. And everything is not okay.
Oh, Katie, come on. We're getting it from all sides here. What are we doing fighting about it?
When my dad fell out with my mum, I told you.
Yeah?
When he walked out on it, I told you. Whatever happens, Martin, I always tell you!
Katie! Not everything in my life is about us, OK? And if you can't understand that, you've got a lot more growing up to do than I realised.
What's she say? She's not back with him, is she? She says she is, yeah? What are you doing? She can't do this. I'll leave her. You're gonna make me?
Hey, pack it in. You spoke to our Katie?
No.
You hiding something from me?
She's not split up with him. I got it wrong.
You just built me up, so didn't you? You're flaming useless.
Shift. It's not my fault, Dad.
Just get out of my sight, Craig.
What are you looking at?
Practically run that place, don't you? Bet you could turn your hand to admin and all.
You couldn't afford me.
I wish I knew Steve and Deb's secret, having such hopelessly devoted staff.
Well, they pay me on time, which is nice, I find.
Eileen, he'll get his money.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. It's your round.
Hey, Roger.
Hi, Gran.
Hi. Now, listen, I don't think this is a very good idea.
It's what we want.
No, sweetheart, not you being together, but being in here.
I knew it was her.
Candice, now, calm down.
And you don't know
calm-
more, haven't you? Get out of my way.
Look, Candice, I'm sorry you had to find out like this.
Yeah, I'm sorry and all.
Oh, I bet you are, you two-faced cow.
What did you just call me?
You heard.
Take that back now.
Why? It's true, innit? You've been dead pally with me. And I bet you've had him in a flat as well, haven't you?
I never cheated on you.
Yeah, we're not all like you, Candice. Oh, you're so much better than me, Maria.
Now, will you stop this, please?
Look at you, and you're wondering why he's dumped you. Oh, what do you mean by that? Listen to yourself. You're like a little child. You're playing
Oh, now that is enough!
Thank you, Candice. You just proved I made the right choice.
Oh, get off me. Get off me.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't want to hear any more.
Well, fine. Go and hide in the rovers like me dad.
Oh, well, I would, but according to you, my ex-wife's likely to pounce on me out of the tunnel.
This is what I really hate. Yeah, it's a real side split that I feel threatened, Martin.
Yeah, because it's so flaming ridiculous.
Yeah, well, I bet you never laughed at Gail when she was suspicious of you.
Hey?
When she thought you were sleeping with that nurse from work. Only, it turned out, oh, you were.
And what's that got to do with anything?
Well, you've done it before. But you expect me to trust you just like that?
Oh, this has got nothing to do with that.
But you won't prove it to me. What are you hiding from me, Martin?
All right, then. All right, you want to know the truth? I'll tell you the truth, OK? Sarah is pregnant. All right? Are you happy now?
Is that it?
Yes, that's it. We're keeping it quiet till she decides what to do, so there's no big dark secret. There's no reason not to trust me, all right?
But who would I have told? Did you think I'd spread it around?
Gail swore me to see.
Oh, yeah, because she thinks I'm a gobby kid. I didn't realise you did and all.
No, but I don't!
I know what you see me now. You think you can just palm me off with whatever suits you. You'd rather see me angry than tell me the truth.
All right, Katie, all right, I was wrong. I've told you why I did it. I've apologised. Is that not enough?
No. Maybe that is how Gail treated you when you were a toy boy. But it is not good enough for me.
What are you doing?
I'm moving out.
Katie! Katie!